Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Anyways, regarding Pokimane and Wendy Ortiz, I want to get into Pokimane real quick. I don't know why people are so delusional, so dumb, in regarding the fact that you are talking to someone or someone's trying to give you advice who is single in their 30s, has no actual experience with a relationship, but wants to give you relationship advice and tell you, oh, why I'm this way. Which, hey, totally fine. But you see where the problem kind of leads into?
Can I tell you a secret?
I hope not, because I don't get why people are so into this ASMR shit. It's so fucking weird. Like, hi, how are you doing? Like that shit, so fucking weird and gross, man. I don't know. I don't know how y'all do it who are into ASMR and those videos, but that shit is like the sensation of nails on chalkboard, but to the extent where I'm not squeamish. I'm not squeamish when it comes to like stuff like that. I'm just like, please get this away from me. This is fucking gross. Get it away.
I'm really into celibacy.
You know, I heard the exact same thing with a few girls I knew back in high school. You know what happened? I don't gotta say it. You don't gotta say it. We all know.
And that can range from not kissing on the first date to saving yourself for marriage. It's a whole spectrum. And honestly, there are so many upsides to pacing yourself when it comes to intimacy.
Which is nothing wrong with that, but I'm hearing this advice from a 30-year-old woman with no husband, no boyfriend, no children. And I'm just like, huh, how come she's coming to this conclusion? I wonder why. I truly wonder why. But let me stop being an asshole and give my 2 cents in here. But no, regarding like taking your time with like intimacy and stuff, really just take your time. Communicate what you're cool with, what she's cool with, or he's cool with. I don't care as long as you're both respectful to one another. And most importantly, just relax. At the end of the day, if you two really care about each other, you don't gotta rush jack shit. But if you want to rush that shit and you just want to get in and get out, you can go to someone else for that shit. But a true, honest relationship is just you two communicate. You both agree, hey, we're cool with this. We're not cool with that. Y'all just do what you do.
For starters, you can avoid becoming attached to the wrong person. We all know what that's like. And that's because both physical and emotional intimacy releases oxytocin, which makes you feel connected to someone, even though you may not be compatible.
Okay, I understand that, but if you're getting too attached to a person due to intimacy, that's on you as an individual that you got to figure out. Because if you're on the first date, kissing, grab ass, and all that, right? And then it's like, oh, well, you know, I got hurt because they didn't want to go on a second date with me or they got what they wanted. It's like, yeah, you did that to yourself. Yeah, I understand, like, you know, the chemical imbalance in your brains and all that. But you do have to take into consideration, you as a person have to figure out, okay, am I doing too much? If I'm doing too much, let me calm down. Because if I'm doing too much, I'm going to get hurt. Or you got to know your boundaries. That's the end goal of it or the main goal of it. Like, hey, know your boundaries, know what you're okay with.
We often think that falling in love is a mystical, rare experience, but sometimes it's really just hormones and chemicals.
I mean, if you want to look at it scientifically, yeah, it is a bunch of hormones and chemicals. But if you really care about the person, it is a magical thing. It is a very caring thing. When I first got married to my wife, I was like, damn, I didn't expect myself to get this far. I'm fucking happy as hell. Shit. I was skipping and heel clicking all the way through town, man. But no, it's like, I don't know why she says this, though. Like, oh, don't worry about it. It's just like chemicals and stuff in your brain. And it's like, it's more than that. But if you really want to get down to the nitty gritty of it, yeah, it's just a bunch of chemicals and stuff in your brain. But it's just about you caring for another person that cares about you. And you're bonding, you're taking care of one another, you're spending your time, a lot of money, a lot of time. But most importantly, you're just caring about one another.
2, I get to preserve my energy, and instead of constantly pouring into someone else, I can focus on the things I want to accomplish first. A surefire way to avoid an emotional vampire is simply not to get so close that they can sink their teeth into you.
Yeah, emotional vampire, but also I heard the same term used in high school like a year ago. Damn, I'm old. But yeah, you're talking about emotional vampires. You don't want to sink so much into them. Yeah, it is great to work on yourself, but at the same time, you got to know when to stop being so, you know, productive in the fact that, okay, I'm trying to give you all of me, but you're not getting all of them. You're 30 years old coming to this conclusion. Now, if you're just saying this to, you know, tell your audience about this, cool, great, fantastic. But if you're genuinely realizing this, damn, you're stupid.
Last, but certainly not least, less stress, less liability, and less risk of anything unwanted happening.
Yeah, like I said, I know a few girls who said the exact same thing, and it's like, yo, can you not control yourself, my dude?
There's just about no downside to taking your time, but all the risk in rushing things. It's truly up to you. And in a world that's become only more hypersexual, kind of feels like pacing oneself is the new counterculture. Whatever you choose to do, don't forget to respect others' choices, and above all else, stay true to yourself.
Okay, at the end, I do agree with, like, respect others' choices, respect yourself more importantly, and take care of yourself. Don't force unwanted things onto unwanted people. But yeah, other than that, I could see why she's doing this content, mainly because she wants to get a new audience regarding relationships, and it's like you're not gonna cut it, my guy. But before I forget, when people are talking about the Hassan Piker situation with his dog, and people are saying, "Oh, we weren't aware of the fact," that yes, you are.
Come here. Hey.
Mods. Do I have mods?
Such a fucking slime ball, bro. And that's how you know they're obviously lying about not knowing what's happening. Of course they know. They just choose to be ignorant. They choose to be stupid. Anyways, that's the end of the video. Hope you have an amazing day. I know I did. I'm gonna go for a run, pass myself out, and go to bed. Cheers.